Hello and very warm welcome to Raflims. This is Farooq Hussain. In this hands-on video tutorial, we will learn how we can download and install DSpace 8 backend on Ubuntu 22.04. Here I am using Ubuntu on a virtual machine, and prior to this video, we have already installed DSpace 8 frontend on this system. So let's start this video. Here I have made this guide to install the DSpace 8 backend and REST APIs. But before we move on, I would like to show you the backend requirement, 8 requirement. So here we need Java 17 or later. We need Tomcat at least 10 or later. We need Apache Maven, that is 3.5.4 or the later. And the Apache Ant 1.10.x or later. And PostgreSQL, that is 12.x or 13 or 14 or 15 with pgcrypto extension, that is extension one of the. And the Solr, we need Apache Solr at least 8.x, 10. So DSpace 8 backend can no longer run on Java 11 or Tomcat 9. So here we need to be more conscious about the versions. So now let's move to this guide, and at the very first step we need to update and upgrade our Ubuntu system. Remember, here I am using Ubuntu 22.04, and let me open my terminal and I just enter into the admin mode. And the very first thing that we can do is to update and upgrade, and we can say yes. Now it has updated, upgrade. And at step 2, we need to install the Git. To install the Git latest version, we need to add this PPA, that so we can install the latest version easily. If we just use the command apt-get install git, so we cannot get the updated version on this system. So at first we need to add this PPA to have the latest version. I just press enter to continue. Okay, after this, now we can update our system once again, and we can install git paste and Y and yes. I just press Y and enter to continue. So we can check the version of Git, what version we have right now. So we have 2.46.0. And at step number 3, we need to install OpenJDK 17, Ant and Maven. So we can use the Ant here, not Maven. To install the latest version of Maven, we need to directly install from the website. In Ubuntu 22.04, we do not have the latest package of Maven, so the required package. So we need to use this command to install the OpenJDK 17 and Ant, the latest version. Let me clear this. Y and then enter. It might take few time to install the OpenJDK 17 and Apache Ant. So it has complete the installation, and now we can check the version of Java. I mean OpenJDK. We can copy this and we can check. So we have 17.0.12, and then we can also check the Ant. So we have 1.10.12, and that is according to our requirement.
Hello, this is Farooq Hussain. I have a good news. If you or your organization looking for export deployment and training of any open source integrated library system, digital library system, institutional repositories, discovery and guided tools, standards and protocols, so you can connect me through my Fiverr account. It's fiverr.com/Farooq Hussain. fiverr.com/FURRUKHHUSSAIN, or you can directly connect me through my email address. It's farooq.hussain@gmail.com. So you will receive a 20% discount if you directly connect me through my email address. So what are you waiting for? Don't waste your time. Connect me now through Fiverr or my email address if you need an expert.
And now to install the Maven, we need to use this method. So we can add this web address. So we can use wget and the web address of Maven 3.9.9 in tar.gz format. So we are going to download this. So let me clear this. And so we have downloaded this Apache Maven 3.9.9 bin tar.gz format. So it's one of the zip format, and we are going to unzip this. In OPT directory. And then we are going to create a symbolic link. And we can edit the source file. And there at the end, we can add the address of Apache Maven. Save this, close this, and we can check the source I mean, we can apply the changes here. And now we can check the latest version of Maven. So Maven is 3.9.9. And now at step number 5, we need to install the PostgreSQL. And to install the PostgreSQL, we need to download it through the wget command. That is say echo, and now we can echo the Postgres directory for the Gemi. Here we are using Ubuntu 22.04. That is Gemi. And now we can update our system once again to have the Postgres. And let us install the PostgreSQL. And here we can check the version of PostgreSQL through this command. So we have 16.4 that is current and as per the requirement. So this version we need to update at step number 6. It's 16 now. So we are going to enter as Postgres. I want to create the database. So I just enter as a Postgres from root to Postgres. And here I am going to enter in this directory and at this directory I am going to create the username and the password would be the DSpace. I think so. So copy this and paste here. So we can write D and after this we can create the database in the PostgreSQL and we can also create the pgcrypto extension there. It has created. And now we can exit to PostgreSQL. And now we are root. And at step number 7, we can allow the local host for DSpace at the Postgres main HBA configuration file. So we copy this and here so we just write local and all. The user will be the DSpace, method would be the MD5. And now save this thing, close this, and after this we can restart the PostgreSQL, clear this, clear, and restarting. Now at step number 8, we can create the username. I think we have already DSpace as a username, but let me see. When we have installed the DSpace Frontend, we have already created this user, and we have also created the password. And now we are going to create the directory, that is DSpace. Copy, so directory is already exist, and we can grant the permission to this directory. And we can also create the build directory. And also allow the permission. And after step number 8, at step number 9, we need to create the directory for Solr in OPT. Here we are going to install the 8.11 for Solr. So we are going to create this directory first, and then we will enter in this directory, in this folder. And now we are at OPT Solr directory, and there we are going to install. First we will allow this directory to work, and then we will use the wget command to download the Solr in this directory. So now it has completed, and we can unzip this, and there we need to unzip. And we can copy this, this directory to this directory. So let me clear this first. And it might take a few time to copy. And after this, we can remove the tar.gz, the zip file. And we can start the Solr using this command.
Hello, this is Farooq Hussain. I have a good news. If you or your organization looking for export deployment and training of any open source integrated library system, digital library system, institutional repositories, discovery and guided tools, standards and protocols, so you can connect me through my Fiverr account. It's fiverr.com/Farooq Hussain. fiverr.com /FURRUKHHUSSAIN, or you can directly connect me through my email address. It's farooq.hussain@gmail.com. So you will receive a 20% discount if you directly connect me through my email address. So what are you waiting for? Don't waste your time. Connect me now to Fiverr or my email address if you need an expert.
And it has started, so we can run this on our system. We can check this, or we can check the status here. Instead, we go so it's running on this. And if you want to check on terminal, on your web browser, so you can use this command. Copy this, and then see, Solr is working. So let me close this. And now we are going to download the DSpace sources in build directory file. In build directory that we have created. So we just enter. First, we need to exit from the Solr directory. Then sudo. And now we will enter to the build directory. And at build directory, through this address, we can download the DSpace backend source directory. That's done, and we can unzip this. Okay, at step 9, we can enter into the DSpace directory, the folder. We are already in build directory. And the most important part, we are going to start the Maven packages, because we have installed Maven directly, so I think there's no sudo required here. Okay, and this might take a long time. So let me pause my video here and just come back when it may complete. I hope it may complete successfully. And now let us see what happened there. So let me log in. Okay, so it has built successfully after a very long process. You can see all the DSpace backend APIs. So here, and now we are going to enter in this directory. This is DSpace installer directory, and paste here. And again, we are going to install the fresh Ant. We are going to build the directory again here. Okay. Again, this can take a long time and depend on the speed of your internet and computer system. So okay, success. So we are in 55 seconds. Okay, now, so both build are successful, Maven and Ant. Okay, Now at this time we are going to install the Tomcat 10, and to install the Tomcat 10 we need to use this command, that is wget and the address of Tomcat tar.gz directory, and clear this. And now I think I should leave this directory first. Oh, sorry, I just closed it. Okay, now, so let me write this command. And we need to unzip this. And we can move this. I mean, we are going to change the name of this folder to Tomcat only. So copy this and paste this. And we can remove the tar.gz file. And we can edit the Java home at this directory, etc profile. I mean, this file we can add the Java home, Tomcat, we can save this, exit, and we can copy DSpace web apps to Tomcat web apps. Okay, so there is some spelling mistake, I guess. And it's now copying from DSpace web apps to OPT Tomcat web apps. So it has done. And now at step number 11, we can configure Tomcat as service, I mean auto start and stop. So we need to open this. Okay. This file in Tomcat, we are going to create this file. And let us copy from here to here. So I just copy here and paste here, save this and close this, and now execute these commands one by one. Copy, Okay. Sorry, I just write. Okay, so it's clear and paste. Now the next command, copy, paste, and this command is going to start Tomcat restart, I think. It starts. And we can reload the daemon. And finally, we can restart the service that we have created. As soon as we are close to complete this process, my system is getting heavier. Okay. And at step number 12, we can copy the DSpace Solr to Solr config set and set the permission. Okay, so we can now, and after this we can set the permission here. Your system must be heavy to install DSpace, especially DSpace 8. Must be some high RAM. Set Java and Tomcat home in the profile directory. So copy. So we have already set this, but okay, so we have already done this step. And now at step number 14, here we need to create the DSpace administrator so we can log in DSpace. And okay, so copy this. I think we have already done this, so I just need to close this. And here we add and we can wait till it log in. I mean, it's provide the ask the rest of the information. So it will ask your email address, and then it will ask the password. So you can provide your email address. Here I am going to use the default one for as the local host. Write the DSpace local host as the email address, and then password I would use DSpace, the first name, the last name, and the password. So it has created the account. And now at this step, we can restart all the services, and then we can open the local host DSpace backend in the web, I mean the web browser. So at first we are going to start PostgreSQL service. And then we can stop the Solr and we will start the Solr. Okay, so it has started, and now Tomcat service. And we can check the backend on web browser. So the local host 8080, that is server, and /server. So server is our local host. I mean the backend of DSpace 8. So let's wait here, and it's loading actually.
Hello, this is Farooq Hussain. I have a good news. If you or your organization looking for export deployment and training of any open source integrated library system, digital library system, institutional repositories, discovery and guided tools, standards and protocols, so you can connect me through my Fiverr account. It's fiverr.com/Farooq Hussain. fiverr.com/FURRUKHHUSSAIN, or you can directly connect me through my email address. It's farooq.hussain@gmail.com. So you will receive a 20% discount if you directly connect me through my email address. So what are you waiting for? Don't waste your time. Connect me now through Fiverr or my email address if you need an expert.
Okay, now let's see. Okay, it is successfully installed. So we have installed the backend DSpace 8 backend on Ubuntu system, and now we need to connect with the front end. And to connect with front end, we need to edit this file config.yml. So copy and paste here, and there you can see since we are connected with the we have connected with the production system that was available at Sandbox in the last video, and now we are going to connect with the local host. So we just write false, and the address that would be localhost, and the port is 8080, and the namespace that is server. So we can save this, close this, and now we can start the the Angular, and again it might take long time to start, and then we will log in the front end. We will start the front end, and then we will connect the backend that we have installed here locally. So I just started. Now let's see. So it has created the proxy for the local host and for the front end and the back end. So we are already in the back end. So refresh this and let's start the front end. That is localhost 4000. And now it has started after a very long time. And this is our front end, the back end, and this one is our front end. And we can log in here with our created login ID and password, that is DSpace @local host, and the password was the same, DSpace. We can save this password, and now we are going to log in into the front end DSpace. That front end is connected with the locally installed backend. And there we need to agree on the end user license. Say, and save this. We need to agree here, accept, then save. And further we can work on this, like we can create the community, we can work on collection, process, and import metadata, bash import, so on. So thank you very much for watching RefLimits. This is Swaroop Hussain. In this hands-on video tutorial, we have installed the backend DSpace 8 backend on the Ubuntu 22.04, and we have connected the prior install front end with this backend. Now you can see there's no community available, and this is completely fresh installation. So here you can see this one. Okay, so thank you very much for watching RefLimps once again. And if you need this installation guide, so you can buy me a coffee, and the link available in the description of this video. Uh, keep watching RefLimps. Take care of yourself.